This is so not shit. Like me. Hi, what's up? My name is Leia. If you didn't know, now you know. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I noticed last week I did not say that. I just said hi, my name is Leia if you didn't know, and welcome back to my channel. No! Hi, my name is Leia if you didn't know, now you know. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing a Q&A. I had asked you guys on my TikTok if you could please ask me questions and a few of you proved through. So we're gonna So we're gonna be answering a couple of your questions. There's 34 in total. I don't want this to be too long, but I do want it to be like an introduction to, you know, who I am as a person. Not exactly sure how I'm going to do this. Anyways, we'll get to our very first question, which is, we'll just do like easy questions. Firstly, look at what I did to the back of my iPad. I've been meaning to show this. It's so cute. Okay, so first, answer cats or dogs. To be honest, I love both. But I love cats. I'll choose cats any day. Just because I find them extremely cute and like adorable. I just love cats. But you can't ask me that. I choose a cat. The next question is, let me find one that's interesting. I'm not gonna go all over the place. What do I do in my free time if I had free time? I design. I actually design clothing in my free time. This is high. I design clothing in my free time. I draw, I paint, I read, I cook. If you've seen one of my second last I think, Get Ready With Me, I did a cooking video I think. I said cook with me. Yeah, I did that. So I cook. Cooking, reading, sleeping, listening to music. I love listening to music. I sometimes do make music in my free time. I don't even think you could call that free time since I make music as like a living, for like a living. I'm trying to make it my living. But yeah, reading, designing, drawing, painting, arts. I do arts. What are your hobbies or interests besides music and K-pop? I love walking. I love traveling. Last place that I loved traveling to was in 2018 and we went to Dubai. Yeah, I love traveling. I wish I could do it again. I want to do it solo this time though. I just would like go with my family, but now I want to go by myself. Like I want to go to, for example, I really want to go to Paris by myself. I love Paris and I'd love to go to Paris by myself. Just to take, I want to see the Eiffel Tower at night. I never got to see, I think I did, but I was too young to remember. I want to see the Louvre. I hope I'm saying it right. I want to see Louvre. I think it is Louvre. I want to see. Yeah. I also want to see the original, the first Louis Vuitton building, the first Chanel building. You know, I want to see all those things. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? That ultimately depends on like where my career takes me. But where I want to see myself in 5 years is like. I love Chanel and I also really love Dolce & Gabbana and Dior. So I really do hope that my music takes me far enough that I end up, you know, working with either one of those brands. I do see myself, I want to see myself performing, I want to see myself out of South Africa because I just want to move, I want to live somewhere else. I want to see myself in Paris or in Cannes, but in France because I really love France. I think my dream as a musician. That is what I want. And the only way that I can do that is if you guys support me. So, yeah. I mean, I can always obviously just get a job and live in France, but I want to be able to be a musician existing in such a country. When did you realize music was the path you wanted to take? I don't think it was a moment of realization. I think it was more like a calling. If I can explain it in that way. I don't think, how do I explain this? The moment I realized that music was the path I wanted to take was when I realized that I could never stop doing it. I always liked music. I did guitar for years and then I know how to play piano by ear and I did choir and I did band and I would do theatrical performances. I would only ever get involved in a play at my school if there was music involved, like if there were singing parts. I did a talent show when I was a kid. I auditioned for musical competitions. I even performed at my school twice. One was impromptu. I was just there to watch and somebody was like, no, okay, I'm gonna use my music name. Let Leia perform. They didn't use Leia, they used my real name. let Leia perform, please, please, please. And they were asking me, please, please, please. And I was like, I'm here to just watch. What the hell? Like, I was there to just watch my friends perform. And then they were like, you should also. So I was like, okay. I think it was that moment when people wanted me to perform. That's when I realized that music was something that I wanted to do with my life. Where would you like your music to take you? Out of South Africa. I want a place where there's a market. You know, I want my music to take me to a place where I have a strong market, and I realized that is in Europe. It's in Germany at the moment, but I do think it's gonna spread a bit more. But yeah, I want my music to take me out of South Africa. I want to be an international artist. I don't want to just be known for South African music. I don't even make music that you would put to an origin, like how Amapiano is set to South Africa, Gomi is set to South Africa. Maskandi is South African. Like, I don't think I want that. I really want to be an international artist. I want to be recognized worldwide. So yeah, I want my music to take me internationally. What inspires you in making music? My experiences. How did you get into music, and when did you want to pursue it? So I'm gonna start putting dates to the stuff. I got into music through me doing a talent show, when I realized the adrenaline that I got from performing was actually a nice feeling. And I was 11, 12 years old at that time. That was such a long time ago. If you don't know, I'm turning 21. So that was just full 10 years ago. No, what I did was 10 years ago. Yeah, it was 10 years ago what I did. And then when did I want to pursue it? I started wanting to pursue it in 2020. If you read my Spotify about, you know that I started pursuing my music in 2020 under the name of Leia Jack, and then I discarded everything under Leia Jack, or almost everything. And I started again in 2022, last year, under Leia, which is what I go by now. And I think under the name Leia, I became a little bit more, like, I started making more moves. What is your muse? Experiences are my muse. But for Letter to You, if you don't know the behind for Letter to You, I'll actually tell you. Letter to You was a song dedicated to the group that actually made me feel at home. So I did dedicate it to Stray Kids, but it's so hidden. Like, I'd have to tell you that it's for them. I just wrote a song because I wanted to kind of just let out feelings of gratitude, because I don't know how else to thank people for it. I don't know how else to thank people for making me realize that this is something that I needed to do. I have to pursue this. This is something in me. It is a calling. It is from my heart. It is what I was put on this earth to do. And kind of Stray Kids kind of reaffirmed that for me. They kind of reassured it. They made it more clear to me that music is a path I'm supposed to take in their own way. And then how they did that honestly was by them being themselves. And I noticed that through being yourself, you can really achieve a lot. It's gonna take you a long time because people are gonna be like, oh my god, what the fuck? And then they're gonna realize that, oh, okay. You know, them being themselves allowed for me to be myself and to grow within my own person. And that's how I did up. They were my muse for Letter to You. But for every other song, it's my experiences. My favorite artist besides Stray Kids, Dua Lipa. What is your favorite piece of clothing on the iconic The Label website? Funnily enough, it's not the Stella dress. My favorite, the Stella dress was just screamed me. But my favorite was the satin dress. I really love that dress. It's just too short for me. You know, actually I don't know. I have to order it and I will, but we'll see. We'll see if it's short. Maybe that'll be my next video. Iconic The Label ball. Maybe that'll be my next video. If you could collab with any artist, who would it be and why? I don't know. I think I'm too early in my career to do that. What is your favorite book genre? To be honest, as much as I read, hey, I don't have a genre that I like. The best day of my life. The best day of my life was the day where I thought I was getting scammed, and then I realized that no, I was being asked to be a brand ambassador. And then actually the real best day of my life was the day where on TikTok my snippet for Love is an Illusion got 20k. The very last question is, what are your goals in life? My goal in life is to make it in the music industry, as overly saturated as it is, but I also want to make my mark and I want to make my dent in the music industry, and I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I will figure it out. I am still young and there's still a bit of time, so yeah, I really want to do that. Anyway, that was it for this video. Thank you so much for your questions. They are real questions. You can go to my TikTok and see they were spammed questions, but they were real questions nonetheless, and I answered them. Please just stay tuned for Oasis. By the time this video comes out, the snippet should have already been released. So yeah, just stay tuned, and I will see you guys next week Thursday for another video. I got injured, so I'm trying to like comment so that you guys don't see, you know. Thinking about a next video idea as I'm leaving and saying goodbye. My camera is so far away from me, but I like this setup. I think I'm gonna do it more. Right? It's nice. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah. And I love you all, my fairies, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. And I'll see you next week Thursday for another video. Me and Hyunjin say bye. Bye.